Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick video of what to do with your print on demand earnings. What are you supposed to do? What should you do? What can you do? I'm going to answer this kind of question here because I'll kind of explain what I have been doing over the past, let's just say, maybe 8 to 10 months, something like that. Well, to be honest, in my video that I created maybe 2 years ago, I said one of the biggest mistakes that I made with print on demand, I think that's what I titled it, is that I make the money, but I don't invest it. I don't turn it into more money. And I think for the people out there who are listening, who make any kind of side hustle income or income from a platform that's not your job, and I'll just write plat here to represent the word platform, that's not your daily income source that you're relying on or any kind of extra income, I feel like the best thing you could do is find some sort of investment that you could put it in that will take less effort as possible and turn it into more money. Even if it's at a slow rate, something is better than nothing. And I only really fully discovered this when I I started to understand the different opportunities that were out there. Now, trust me, when people hear the word opportunities, red flags start coming up. They hear the word scam, they think of Tai Lopez, they think of a lot of different things. But let me be clear here what I mean by opportunities. For me, one of the best opportunities was putting money in a high yield savings account. And for me, that high yield savings account was Robinhood. Okay, so if you're familiar with Robinhood, let me actually show you guys here. On my YouTube channel, I have a members area, right? And I can't pull up the video. Can I pull up the video here? Yeah, I don't even think I could pull up the video here. It doesn't show on my normal channel list. But essentially, I have a video in my members area. If you click join and you actually join the members area on YouTube, if you become a member of the YouTube, you can see some of the investments that I've done. And the money that I have, right, that I've made through, for example, I sold 9 Redbubble stores a while back, a long time ago. Not a long time ago, but about a while back. I took those 9 stores, I put it into an investment. That investment yielded income, right? Some other income I grabbed from Society6, from Zazzle, things like that. I threw it in there as well, and that yielded income. And, that is something that allows me to make more money on the money that I've already built. And that's me kind of fixing my wrongs, right? Righting my wrongs is that I didn't want to end up one of those people that really failed to invest too late into life. And I get it. Everybody's a little bit different and their structure is a little bit different. I'll give you an example. My father never invested any money, and he wasn't rich. We were actually very poor. But he never invested any money. His whole idea was saving money, and that worked out for him. Times are different. People have different habits and different things and different goals and different aspirations. And, everybody has a different system. So it's not like I'm telling you have to do this by any means. I never would tell you have to do something. But that's kind of a mistake that I felt like I was making, is that, I was earning this money, but obviously year after year after year, the value of the money goes down if it's not being used. And truthfully, even if it is being used, it's whatever you bought that's worth it is going down in value as well. I've been down the real estate route. I didn't want to go down that route. It's really not a good route, in my opinion, especially with the different ways of earning income today. And maybe I'll make a video in the future talking about why real estate is really not that good of an option, especially in 2024 and beyond. But like I said, I've been down that route. I've experienced it fully to the max. It's really not that pleasant for me. But nonetheless, there are different ways that you can invest, right? And I'm not going to tell you how to invest your money. That's not my job. I'm not some sort of financial advisor. I'm just simply sharing my different ways, right? And that was one of my strategies. In fact, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to join Robinhood. If you don't want to watch any of my videos in the members area, you don't have to. You could literally just go to Robinhood right now, deposit your money, get 5%. In the United States here, there's really not that many banks that offer anything higher than, and I could be wrong, but like in the high 3s or maybe even low 4s, I don't think there's any banks that really offer that much. There's only a few. Like I think Capital One has something where they where they offer like 3.5%. I think I could be wrong, but that's pretty. I mean, there's a few more, but there's not that many. So for me, Robinhood just made sense. I could put money there, and I'll get a 5% APY. If you live in other countries around the world, there's banks where you could put your money in. That's a much higher yield. But once again, it's kind of related to inflation. Like, the higher inflation goes in a certain country, usually the higher yield. And the reason why is because assets also inflate in value. And those banks use that money to loan it off to people. And those people purchase assets. Basically, I don't want to go down a whole rabbit hole. But the point is different countries offer different percentages. So if you're listening to this and you live in Turkey, Google some banks, see what kind of yield that you can get and see if you could do that. All countries are different. Like, for example, the country of Georgia, which is across the Black Sea, I believe. Across the Black Sea, not far from Armenia. I think they border each other. They have a bank over there that's like 11% or 13% APY. Or 12%, something like that. My mind is tricking me. But the point is, it exists. I think I've seen a bank in India that offered 11% as well, or even 17%. So different countries offer different things. High-yield bank accounts are one of the easiest and safest ways to earn more income on what you have, because you don't have to worry about a certain stock. You don't have to worry about a certain ETF or bond or anything like that. You can put your money in and it will increase. I'm not saying it's going to multiply, but at least you're making something off your money. It's better than having it sitting in a regular bank account that offers you 0.01% or 0.1%, like almost nothing per year. So that's just a little tip. Not telling you have to do it, not even recommending it to you, just simply sharing it with you. That's all. And I figured this kind of could help you out. And this is me kind of righting my wrongs as somebody who's not perfect in the business world. Of course, I've done well in certain areas, but I also make mistakes in certain areas. And these have been one of them where I didn't invest my money. Now I have to kind of learn to be an investor. And I had a mentor a long time ago. His name was Gerard Adams, and he sold the company for over $50 million. And he told me there are 3 phases in the business person's life. The first is the builder, right? The builder is the person who's building the business, making the money, etc. The next person is the scaler. The scaler is somebody who's taking that business, after you've built it to a high level, scales it now, multiplying its income dramatically, exponentially. So, for example, taking a business from $200,000 a year to $4 million. That's scaling, right? And then finally, you have the investor. And the investor is the person that's really laid back. They're not doing any kind of building. They're not doing any kind of scaling. They're just putting their money at play, and that money will grow. So obviously, there's different levels to the game. I'm trying to do my best and learn. And with that, I share stuff with you guys. So hopefully this video is informative. I'll leave some resources to different things like different rates and different resources and things like that could potentially help you. If I end up finding more information on it, I'll be happy to share it with you guys in another video. And if you have any recommendations to me, any suggestions, put them in the comments down below. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out. Bye.